No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. "12 feet to the cup coming up. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for first. We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Ouch, that hurts. Par putt coming up here.
And with that hole behind them, this player currently finds himself in a tie for first with Tony Finau.
Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Looks good off the blade.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yes, they've made it.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour. This is what they do. They mean business.
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
On a nice line.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
It needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Currently tied for the lead.
How close was that to going down?
And a par putt awaits him.
Yep, you'll take that.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh my! That one was absolutely lasered. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Our leader is Ricky Fowler here, playing nicely so far.
The 6th hole here at Riviera is very unique, isn't it, Rich?
Who puts a bunker in the center of the green? No one else except for the folks at Riviera Country Club. I love this hole.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Hope it gets a good kick to the left.
Second shot here on the 6th. Putting for a par here.
And well hold. Let's move on. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
And here we are with the third shot.
He shares the lead. What's in front of them, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. Now this one, this is important. This for par.
Oh, so close. And this one is for bogey.
And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in second.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Can they get a little ground draw here? Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
It was on a good line.
A par putt on the table. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 9th. That should find the sand. Wow, what happened there?
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in second. Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Great touch.
Oh, that's a great save. What an effort.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee. Great recovery.
That was pummeled. Great drive. Second shot here on the 11th. Well, now you just got to pray for a good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Yeah, that was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, that's frustrating. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Yep, tracking well.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par fours, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Reach the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. If you find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Very crafty, that shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This one headed left in a hurry.
That's disappointing. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
Playing the draw shot here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Sitting at 1 over, currently leading. Time now for the 4th shot. That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Leading by 5 shots after that. The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Well, this one's right at the pin. That was special. This one's for birdie. I like the look of this. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot.
And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in 2nd.
The 16th hole, short par 3, Rich, but really good if he can get it close.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
16 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently in 4th place.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard.
Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
As we head back up the hill towards the clubhouse, we're faced with the par 5 17th, a long, strong par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot. That's not the shot he was hoping for. And here we are with the third shot. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently in 3rd place.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to even par with this putt. Oh, just missed. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. This looks good. Well holed.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible.
Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one. Surely it's going to.
And another round safely in the books.
And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is absolutely dominating the field.
And it's their tournament to lose tomorrow, Luke. All eyes will be focused solely on that player.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Here we are at the Genesis Invitational, one of the top events each year on the schedule. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This putt coming up is for birdie.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Unfortunately, that'll be a 3-putt par there.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Here we are at the second tee.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Wow, what a shot.
This putt is of 9 feet. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Here we are at the third. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
That's not the shot they're after.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Teeing off now on this par 3.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
That's not what they were looking for.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
He has this putt to save his par. Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Yeah, that was slightly misjudged.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double.
And that's an untimely double bogey. They never look good on the scorecard, but our leader still has a chance to bounce back themselves.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This is a nice confidence booster. Downhill green, club down.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Nice out the rough here.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Looks good.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front right, front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Judging it beautifully.
Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway.
Sitting at +1, currently in the lead. Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, well played. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Just didn't drop.
And that should secure the par on this one. And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in second.
Lovely effort, that. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. And choosing the 8-iron here. That was wonderfully done.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Second shot here at the 10th. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
And he needs this to save par.
And that puddle drop. Well done.
Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second.
We've arrived at a par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Sitting at 1 under the card, currently in top spot. Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here.
Well, safe on the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. They're lining up the birdie putt here. How frustrating. Maybe you can chip it back close and limit the damage.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Great touch.
And that's going to put him up to even par. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Outstanding approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
So no movement there. The player remains at even par. This hole is a par 4.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 1 under.
And with a quick glance at the scoreboard, they're currently on top with Bubba Watson in second.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Luke, this is a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Outstanding shot, high quality.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, so close. It's just about 3 feet away.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
That's disappointing. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. Nice line. 1 under with a handful to go.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Just 3 feet to the cup. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par.
And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like. Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the 17th. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Ooh. Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
Surely it's going to.
Well, this is a week that's going to sit in the memory bank for life. The champion at the Riv. You've just won the Genesis Invitational.
Winning on such an iconic golf course will not be lost on this player. What a performance.
Well, when it comes to performances that they'll remember, that certainly has to be one of them. What a brilliant play today.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.